These winds, combined with low humidities and low fuel moistures, will keep the fire threat in all of Los Angeles County very high.
This is unreal. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Deadly wildfires still burning in Los Angeles County today as new Santa Ana winds threaten to fan more flames. At least 24 people are dead, thousands of homes destroyed. Glad you're with us. 11:01 on this Monday. I'm Eric Connert.
And I'm Netta Irampour. Emotions certainly running high. Firefighters, they made some progress over the weekend, but still struggling to control the Palisades and Eaton fires. CBS's Laura Hafley reports from Los Angeles.
Fire crews are relentlessly attacking these blazes from the ground and the air, even pre-treating perimeters with retardant to buy time when air crews are grounded for wind. Some 5,000 fire personnel are assigned to the Palisades fire alone. An estimated 75% of the Pacific Palisades is wiped out. Only scorched earth remains.
It's still heartbreaking, even if your house is there, to know that one of the most, what I always thought was one of the most beautiful neighborhoods in Los Angeles is just gone.
The fires have burned around 40,000 acres so far. Red flag warnings are up through Wednesday, with wind gusts potentially reaching 70 miles per hour tomorrow. Officials say high winds combined with low levels of humidity could cause explosive fire growth.
The anticipated winds, combined with low humidities and low fuel moistures, will keep the fire threat in all of Los Angeles County critical.
And conditions are stable enough right now that the Los Angeles Unified School District will be reopening most schools and offices, but athletic and outdoor activities will be limited. Donation sites are growing, with many Angelenos looking for ways to help.
I feel so bad for the people, so just wanted to come help somebody.
The outpouring of love and supplies around the city is immense.
We're like, let's go help. We have to, because we could easily be the next victims.
A likely thought for many as each sunrise reveals more destruction. Laura Hafley, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Still so tough to see that. Right now, San Diego is experiencing another round of Santa Ana winds and high fire risk today. CBS 8 declaring a weather impact alert.
This morning, San Diego Gas and Electric warning customers of potential power shutoffs. They are trying to prevent power line fires. Here's a live look at the SDG&E outage map. Areas in the yellow there, or yellowish orange color, are at risk. So far, there are no reported shutoffs.
We have team coverage on today's weather impact alert and how San Diego's responding to the deadly wildfires in LA. Meteorologist Evan Narani with your forecast. CBS 8's Chris Groh in Point Loma, where volunteers are trying to help wildfire victims.
Kelly Hessedal live in Mission Valley, where foster dogs from LA are up for adoption. But first, let's get to Regina Yarita live in the Pacific Palisades for us this morning. Regina.
Well, Eric and Etta, we have been driving around along Sunset Boulevard and PCH. Right now, we're in Galloway Street. This is what this street is called. I'm going to walk in the middle because I'm telling you, just home after home after home. This is the image that you are looking at. And check out behind me. The outline is still there, but you can see it is completely surrounded by burnt debris and rubble. I'm going to go ahead. There's a lot of fire crews coming here, so many that we have seen over here. And if you actually pan to my right, another house completely collapsed and destroyed because of the Palisades fire that ripped through it. The only thing standing is this chimney, everything else covered in ashes, and really everything here is just gray. We've seen some of the things that have been left here that people were not able to grab because they were evacuated so quickly. One of the things that CAL FIRE told me is that people are not allowed to be here. And why? Why do you you're seeing that it's so desolate? It's because there's so many things that are pretty much very dangerous and people can't come in here. There are down power lines, down trees, and this structure, like you see, it's almost nearly collapsed, but not yet, but it can collapse any minute. And I'm telling you, just being here and standing here has been very heartbreaking because so many people have been affected by this fire and of course by the Eaton fire here as well. And so many have not been able to actually come back because they're not allowed to. The National Guard and law enforcement have been actually blocking off several streets. We had to go through several checkpoints, and because we have media credentials, we were able to go through them. But there were certain areas where they were not even making us go through or go past that because it is dangerous. Now, we were able to talk to CAL FIRE to talk about where the fire stands right now, especially as another round of winds could be a concern coming up. Take a listen.
The winds are predicted for later on today until Wednesday night, so we got to really make sure we have this fire buttoned up before those winds come. A lot of mopping up going on, a lot of water dropping helicopters onto the hot spots that we do have. We don't have any flames right now or smoke, which is a good thing, but we want to make sure we get all the heat that's still in the ground dug up and put out.
Now, where fire crews are currently battling that fire is about 15 minutes away. We were driving towards that area. We weren't able to see any smoke or flames. And as you heard CAL FIRE mention right now, that's probably the situation. Really what they're dealing with is the underneath hotspots. And that's something that they're going to be continuing to monitor. Of course, once those winds pick up later tonight is another concern. I actually want to send it over to meteorologist Evan Irani to talk a little bit more about our forecast and what we can expect.
Yeah, Regina, exactly what you're seeing up in the Los Angeles area is exactly what we are seeing down here in San Diego in terms of our fire danger. Now, of course, we do not have any close idea of what LA is seeing in terms of fires out there, right? Those fires that have already started and spread are catastrophic. However, we have the same relative humidity values, we have the same wind speeds, we have the same wind gusts, AKA, if a fire were to start in this area in red on your screen, it could spread very rapidly. Red flag warning is in effect beginning at 4 p.m. today. It lasts until 6 p.m. on Wednesday with that combination of gusty easterly winds, low relative humidity, meaning very dry conditions, could even lead to some difficult driving conditions over the mountain passes. Here's where those temperatures are out the door right now. We have warmed significantly from the 40s where we started off today. We are still just above freezing at Mount Laguna, 33 degrees, quite cold out there as we kick off the day. 63 in Ramona, 65 in downtown San Diego, and look at Chula Vista right now, 66 degrees, looking very nice. Live look outside shows the blue sunny skies. That sunrise was at 6:51. We're looking at a sunset around 5:04 today. Otherwise, we're heading through the rest of the day with pretty much clear skies. So enjoy the sunshine, enjoy the warmer than normal temperatures, but factor in that we do still have critical fire danger out there. That's the biggest thing to kind of hold on to is you can still get out and enjoy the beautiful day and a week that we have ahead, but factor in the danger level across our county. And as the fires continue to rage in Los Angeles, many people here in San Diego wondering how they can help those impacted by the disaster. CBS 8's Chris Groh is live in Point Loma. He has more on the Rock Church, who's organizing donations for people in need. Chris?
And we're actually in that parking lot inside of Liberty Station that so many people know. It's that large one by the Trader Joe's, just by the Rock Church. And it's been a steady stream of cars that have been coming in here to make sure that they could try to help. You can see just right now this long line that has been stretching through, people going in and donating whatever it is that they can. One woman we spoke with grew up in the LA area and wanted to help her hometown.
I had friends. I spent the night in Pacific Palisades, and I went to Immaculate High School right in Hollywood, and they're okay now, right now, but just right up the street from Griffith Park.
Yeah, so the Rock Church, one of many reaching out to help fire victims, but what we're seeing right now is something that's been organized in just a matter of days. You're seeing volunteers, church members, church leadership, all banding together to not only collect all of these items, but get them packed up, ready to go. They've got several trucks that are scheduled to go out to LA in just a matter of days, and they are filling them up to the brim, making sure that they can bring whatever it is that is needed. Now, items of need include water, sports drinks, new clothes, baby supplies and blankets. Those baby supplies can be wipes, they can be diapers. For first responders, they also are asking for water, sports drinks, but also baby wipes to help try to clear up some of that soot that they collect when working for several hours battling these fires. Protein bars, easy snacks, all of this needing to be packaged. They prefer new, and that is what they will be shipping off to LA. Leadership of the Rock Church says the support has been overwhelming. They know what it is like to go through this. We know that the Rock Church served a big purpose during the '07 fires, and it's something that they want to make sure that they keep in mind here as they see LA going through something so similar.
2007, what happened here in San Diego, and we used our church as a triage center. We were opening up our classrooms and our sanctuary for people who needed bedding, and we understand it. So our hearts are broken. We're trying to do something and send people up to LA later this week. We're filling these trucks up with as many things as we can, and just inviting the city, hey, come help.
And so the deadline for these items to be donated is about 5 p.m. today because the trucks are going to be packed up. They're going to leave on Thursday. But any items that are still donated anytime after 5 p.m., they'll still make their way up to LA. They just won't be in some of these first several trucks. So that is not, and again, a message that if it's 5:05 p.m., no longer time to donate, you can still donate. Now, for more on how other organizations in other communities are trying to help out what is going on in LA, I'm going to turn to my colleague Kelly Hessedal now for more on that part. Kelly?
That's right, and we are here at the San Diego Humane Society where they are trying to free up more shelter space here at the Humane Society so that they are sending off foster dogs today to some foster homes so they can free up the shelter space here. They want to take in more Pasadena dogs. This little girl here, she is Plum. She is 7 years old, and she will likely be going to a foster family this afternoon. So foster families started picking up dogs here about 10:30 today. Let's go ahead and show you some video of that. The first dog to leave was a German Shepherd named Leslie. So she is from Pasadena. You know, it's always better to have a dog in a foster family versus here at the shelter because it's less stressful for the animal. It's quieter. Dogs are, you know, social. They want to be with people. And when they spend too much time here, it can take a toll on them. So the good news is, since we were out here last week, San Diego Humane's received 400 applications from people wanting to foster, which is great. They're trying to match families with pets as fast as possible so they really can free up space for pets in Pasadena. So there are team members working around the clock up there, feeding livestock, taking care of them, going behind the fire lines to reach animals, including pigeons and fish. They are doing everything they can to care for as many pets as possible.
The devastation from these fires is going to continue for weeks, possibly even months. We don't know the full fallout of it yet, and we are just getting ready. We are trying to make space in our shelters and prepare our teams for whatever is to come.
And so right now, San Diego Humane is looking for people to foster large dogs. Now, the perfect foster home would be a home where there aren't any other pets, where there are no young children, but they still encourage people to submit an application. Now, some of the dogs that were adoptable there in Pasadena that came down to San Diego, they have already been adopted. Ellie, whom we introduced you to last week during our midday shows, she was adopted out over the weekend, so that is some excellent news. But for more information on how you can get involved, just go to our website, cbs8.com, click on that help button. But we'll send it back to you guys.
Yay, and Ellie got adopted.
Let's hope we can keep it going.
Yes, keep it going. Thank you very much, Kelly, for showing that dog to us and telling us what our people here are doing for LA. Happening right now, several San Diego hotels offering discounted rates to people impacted by the LA fires. I know this is very appreciated. That includes the Park Hyatt Aviara Resort in Carlsbad, the Sheraton San Diego Hotel and Marina, and the Best Western, San Diego Zoo, and SeaWorld Inn and Suites. Plus, Airbnb offering 7 free nights at certain locations. The company is working on plans for people needing longer stays. For Airbnb hosts looking to help, hosts can start by offering a discount.
The balance of that is paid for by Airbnb.org through donations from Airbnb supports us. Hosts around the world offer a percentage of their proceeds as a charitable donation, and you can jump on our website and make a donation to help a family in need.
So here's a good resource. sandiego.org has a listing of several local spots in town in San Diego County for those affected by the fires.
And remember, for the latest fire updates, weather conditions, and alerts, you can download our free CBS 8 app from Google Play or the Apple App Store.